Okay. Sweet. We are now live. Ah, fantastic. Right. Well, let's put on. Well, I'll put on tunes in a second. But good evening, everybody, and welcome to a new Nimby Rails project. Because I'm fed up of building in America. I'm so fed up. I've done enough. I've done the Northeast Corridor. That was the goal anyway. So let's do something a little bit more small scale, but also rather interesting and entertaining. Probably not as entertaining, but hopefully we won't blow through our entire budget of $1 billion. And if, well, actually I don't know, we might. We might. Depends on how, I mean, in reality you would, but in Nimby Rails? We'll still think about it. Oh, well, hello everybody joining in. Obviously we've got Grass, Bogdan, Colbol, and somebody I've never seen. Jonathan O'Brien. Hello there. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's put on me tunes. Let's see. Ape Escape. There we go. Make my city better. Yes, your majesty, I shall do this. Evening. Hello there, everybody. And hello there, Jada and Sammy. And oh, Dolne, if I can read. Oh my goodness. How are you doing, everybody? Hope you're having a nice day. Right, so where was I? Yeah, so let me first explain my first idea of what I want to do for building this, that will pay you a staggering 1 pence for overtime. Alright, well, let me tell you the basic idea of what I want to try and do with this, okay? Because I do have a good, a rough idea. Oh, you got a flight in an hour. Oh no. Well, you claim it's going to be in an hour, but we'd over-drill by now. Anyway, let's explain my first idea. So, what I want to basically do. So, let's see. There's currently a thunderstorm outside, and it's quite relaxing to listen to the rain. I love the rain. I love the rain. It's so nice. It's so very nice. Yeah, I love listening to the rain. There isn't any rain at the moment in my area, but there is going to be overnight. There's 737 Max. Yeah, disgusting. Anyway, let me explain my idea. So I've taken a look at the Metrobus tram. No, not a tram. It's a bus rapid transit in massive air quotes. So I've taken a look at that, and obviously it doesn't really cover as much as it could. It's just sort of a few areas of noteworthiness, and then they've said, nah, this will work. So, my first idea is the city centre. So, let's go over the problem quickly, okay? Problem. Bristol Temple Meads is nowhere near the city centre. Solution. What was my solution? My solution is to have a city tunnel, sort of similar to the likes of Brussels, Antwerp, and Charleroi-ish. So where's the track? I was going to use this one here. So the idea is, I'm just going to draw it rough for now, just very quickly. No 387 shuttle. No. So, but anyway, what I'll say, the idea is, just for the purpose of discussion, like that, okay? Just a really rough. It is extremely rough. Just for the purpose of showing you what I'm talking about. And then trams from the north side and south side will be able to join up. And continue. 466 on the branch. I don't know how you'll be able to put a 466 on the tram route, but, interesting ideas. People have very interesting ideas. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So I'm just gonna build, yeah, it's gonna be sort of like a roundabout, but more, well, yeah. I'm taking some inspiration from, like, Stad Barns and stuff. So let me just... The only thing I'm struggling on is what the width of the tracks, the offset of the track should be. Should it be 3 meters or 3.5 meters? I don't know. I'm really stuck on that. It won't be one way, it'll be 2 ways. Since the idea is that some routes will go clockwise, and then some routes will go anti-clockwise. That way, passengers who want to go, let's say, from Bristol Temple Meads towards here, I forgot the name of it, don't have to go the long way round. They could go the shorter way. That's basically the idea I'm looking for. How wide do we need for it? Well, you need it to be 3.5 meters, but... oh no. Hang on. You never made the 387 Virgin. Oh crap, I forgot to do that! No! No, come on, I genuinely forgot. Hand on heart, I genuinely forgot. Alright, here's a deal, okay? Here's an actual deal, okay? Just to shut you up, I will put the GWR 387 on one service, okay? I will put it on the Bristol to Avonmouth service, okay? Deal? Because that's not really a downgrade from what it is IRL. It's not really, is it? There you go. That'll... Good. What have I got myself into? Anyway, let's build this junction thing. Why? Well, it's because... yeah. Why are McDonald's labelled on the map? Oh, hello, Crazy Shark. McDonald's are labelled on the map because they're like places of interest. And there's a mod that adds every significant McDonald's. Yeah. Oh, Jada, here's a quick question. Would you like to join the top secret club that I've created? Right, the witch? the top secret club that I've created. That may or may not be a Discord server. Cult? Cult is a strong word. People aren't following me. Even if you're offering, then sure. Alright, does anybody have Jada on Discord? We've got a channel dedicated to 3-7. So I was worried about putting the link. Oh. Blue Jay has me. Okay, there must be a way. Hang on. Can I make it so that somebody can make an indirect invite? How do you do that? So access. Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can. Oh wait. I know what I can do. Blue Jay, bear with me. Because I just don't want anybody else in the chat to get the link. It's very easy, actually. I'll show you what I mean. Hang on. Generate new link. Add me and I'll invite. Add me and I'll invite. Alright, Cobalt, just send the link to WM Jada. Here's a link. Just to save some effort. Where's Cobalt? There you go. Send that link. Anyway, where was I? Yes, the junction. So, sorry, I missed your message, Oliver. Hey, Daniel. Funnily enough, I've also once created a metro map for the city of Bristol on a website called Tennissign, as well as once creating in InDesign whilst in graphics class in college. Oh, I hated graphic designs. Oh, goodness. That was horrible. I had a horrible teacher. He was one of those teachers where if you struggled, you know, with a topic, then he would just leave you for the dust, and I don't think that's a really good way of teaching somebody. Also, if you hear Crazy Shark, what width. Do you think a 3 meter track offset would work for trams, or should I stick it? Or should I stick with 3.5? Because I'm a bit unsure. No, you're getting your 387 on the Avonmouth service. I wish I could be surprised by that, Diveston, but my English teacher was Canadian. I'm gonna go with 3 meters. Hello there, Jonathan. How you doing? I'm just about to build an underground junction. Canadians speak English. What? And Polish people don't speak English. I think I'm going to use low floor trams. Oh, we're starting building in Bristol. We're building in Bristol, generator. I'm just building a junction underground. I had an Italian French teacher. She got fired with yeah. Oh dear, that's not a good sign. Still waiting for Jada. Yeah, so if you scroll up Jada, you'll see Cobalt's friend request. Actually, or this could take a while. Hang on, stop it. Did anything happen? Nah, I'm missing. I think now I'm mentioning it. Now I'm thinking about talking about teachers that got fired. I think my graphics design teacher got the sack. Now that I can barely remember it. Oh, well, I'm starting near just west of Bristol Temple Meads. Yeah. But I'm doing it because I want to have an underground junction here. Oh dear, you're hitting the student. Whoa. Oh dear, that's not good. In the words of Sonic, that's no good. Well, it's a bit of a stretch to have that at 50 kph, but whatever. Maybe I'll just move this a little bit forward. There we go. Oh, okay, you know what? Let's just save some effort. I'll save some effort quickly, okay? Bear with me, please. Where was the link I just copied? There you go. You got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Alright, 5. We'll just did that method instead. I do like how even though the latency isn't too bad, there's still a significant delay to the responses. There is no link. Go home. Right, so we need to have an underground on the underground. I always love the idea of tracks that are underground, going underground. That's always such a cool idea. It's the reason why I love the what's it called? Actually, 25 because it's a sharper curve. It's the reason why I've always loved Camden Town Junction. I'm planning on at least having 4 lines, but then I might increase it to 6 or 8. It depends on how much the other lines in Bristol are. What I can do with them. Hello there, Neverbat. How you doing? Oh, Jada has finally joined in. Well done. Come along. Enjoy your stay. Let's see. Camden Down Junction. Oh, yeah. Of course it would. Oh, and yes, of course this song would have Sonic Adventure... no, Sonic Advance vibes, because it's from the GBA. Pokemon Emerald was on the Game Boy Advance, after all. Bob Dan doesn't want to hear the good news. Well, I guess if the good news involves the Class 387, then yeah, who would want to hear that? Alright. I'm still wondering if they'll ever connect Long Ashton to Hengrove. Of course not. Yeah, I can't wait for there to be No, Camden Town is the junction where the Northern Line has. What's your favourite tram? That's a good question. I'm not actually too sure. I don't know. I really don't know that, and I feel bad. Let me widen this a little bit, actually. Eight. Right, anyway, that's now been sorted out. Indeed it has. So now you're now in our clan. / cult / group / whatever you wish to describe it as. There we go. Put the left track at -2 and things will be easier. Ah, 2. Well, I thought it... Oh. Well, I liked it like that. Oh, wait. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I'm blind. Sorry. Okay, I get it now. Well, it's okay anyway. There we go. Oh, wait. Why is this... Oh, yeah. -2. There we go. No, wait. That doesn't work. I need to... Right. There we go. Dude. So the 0HC, some of the worst seat supports. Yes, the not good seats. It seems like. No. Right. So if I just make this a little bit wider. So, what was I just missing? I just saw someone like name a thing that is below the Twin Tram's link, the Twin Tram extension on the TFL priority list. Alright, see you in a bit, Blue Jay. Oh goodness, there's so many topics people are bringing up at once. Hang on. Well, somebody has already said, the generator's already stolen my joke. It's a 72 replacement. Yeah, don't worry about not being able to film that little bit, Cobalt. I already got a lot of the jokes anyway, I think. So the clips that you were filming were merely a bonus, but an appreciated bonus nonetheless. -1. Back to -1. Good. There we go. Look at that. Very nice junction. And 25. I don't care, it's just starting to give me Charleroi Metro. Well, I am taking a little bit of inspiration from it, but I assure you it won't be that bad. I know Bristol is Bristol, but we're not going to make it, you know, that, like, as bad as Charleroi. Okay? You have my word. We're using trams that are wheelchair accessible, at least in my plan. Just demolish the roundabout. Bristol hates private cars. Can we accidentally build an entire branch the wrong way round? Oh, you mean under? Well, I like this underground layout. It means there's no conflicting movements. Hang on, let me just turn off the there we go. See, look, there's no conflicting movements. Look how amazing this is. So if we just play some signal, like basic signals here. Wait. I am an idiot. I just placed all those signals on the wrong way. I put them the wrong way. Whoops-a-daisy. I are totally smart. We did a shot. Yeah. Also, trams drive by sight. No, so no see. Well, you still need to have things that trains don't collide into each other. I at least like having that. Okay, I know about driving by sight, but I still at least like it so trains don't bash right next to each other. It junctions. Why make one branch the wrong side when you could go better and do the whole network? You know what? I might actually do a Charleroi and have one line go the wrong way round just for the lols. But I don't know which. I'll think about that. Right, so where was I? Let me just look at the metro map again. So the next stop is Queen Square. Where is Queen Square? Oh no, now dang it! Now I have to now I have to put effort in. Where the heck is Queen Square? The airport line. Oh, good thinking, Cobalt. That could work, because again, I was thinking of having a tram train line. That would be the airport line, and I would use different tram types. Big green square on the right. Oh. Oh. Oh! Dang it! That's a bit embarrassing. Hang on, I got an idea. Rotate! Okay, that just looks like a uterus. Spin. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. Ish. If I just do this. Rotate. I always love the rotate joke. Will we be using some of the old railway alignments? Yeah, why not? Of course, I don't see why not. Hello there, Ravy B. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I gave up. I've done enough in America, so it's now time to go to Bristol instead. So off we are going to Bristol. So Queen Square. Oh, let me turn off the light cones because I don't really need those. Actually, wait, what am I doing it like this? I can... Oh yeah, that's why. I'll need to think about what my version of Bristol would look like. Need to get GWR up and Southeast. Are you building the entirety of the UK, Crazy Shock? Why would you do that? Your PC will melt. Portishead is on my plans. Don't worry, Crazy Shot. I mean, Cobalt. Yeah, crazy. Portishead is on my plans to do because I think that'll be a good idea and a good branch. Oh, so that's why. So the reason why is they could run the original unidirectional trams on the new metro. That's interesting. I never knew that. I thought they just did it because somebody got something wrong. And I went, oh, crap. Well, we might as well just keep it as it is. Good thing I've never heard the sharks, the baby shark song thingy. I feel very lucky that I haven't got that in my head. Will Open It produce less than 14 miles of paper? Maybe. I'll see what... Well, I mean, with Nimby Rails, there is no paperwork. Paperwork is a myth. I've been able to load a save with lots of the UK, most of France, and all of Benelux and some of Germany. Okay, Open It is one thing. How are the frames, may I ask? So I'm going to reduce this to 50 kph as well, just because for consistency. If you don't do this, but can you do a Class 720 Sparta? Well, if you know I don't do it, why are you asking? I know you don't sell Dettol, but can you sell me some Dettol? No. What we need is one of these reviews. In one of these reviews is a revival of the Take on Me armchair power drill me. That's it. Now I was considering doing a compilation, but that's just going to get nommed by YouTube's content ID copyright thing. So. Why didn't you do a Class 720 spotter? Yeah. Clearly, that's the only thing that they can't do. Alright, so this junction's sorted. Now let's build our first proper tram stop of Queen Square. You could get away with detuning the song. Possibly, but I don't know. I don't think I can make it entertaining enough. All right, I'm thinking I'm gonna make Queen Square side platforms. So, I think your music just crashed. Huh? What do you mean? Songs are just fun. I don't know what you're on about. Okay, let me just get my Is this entire section underground? This loop section here through a city centre will be entirely underground. Yes, but it'll be above ground from here going south and wherever we're going. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. That can happen. There we go. Yeah, it's bold, but I think it's a nice idea to make sure that trams, thanks to editing trickery, will be able to reach up to 55 kph in sections. Anyway, where was my cheeky thing that I can just copy and paste over and over again? Ah, here we are. Worthing. So if I just paste Worthing, then I can use East Worthing as a thing to use as a template. Also, those catchment areas, oh dear, that's a lot of people. So, delete. Now, I've at least decided that the yeah, I love the editing trickery joke as well. It was... I mean, it's so funny, and it's all, you know, it's obvious that they're speeding, but you just have to laugh because it's just blatant blatant lying. You know, it's like seeing somebody scoff a bunch of cake, like the last piece of cake, and you go, "Have you eaten that cake?" And they just go, "No," whilst they're eating the cake. Come on. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh. Alright, so... I love when my internet just says no. Ah, welcome to the club. So we're going to have the platform 61 meters long. That'll be enough for the longest trams I want to use. So with this in mind, where will the next stops be? So, the centre. Where is the centre? Because... Oh, man. Oh, there's Broadmead at least. So we'll put the station right in the middle of Broadmead, so we'll do that. It's like how in those slow races, Jeremy always arrives just before Slow and Hamster, and he bigs up the car, conveniently knowing the fact that he spent 95% of the time. That's good as well, I know. So where would the centre be? Logic dictates that the stop would be here. Near where the... And that's where I would put the stop. So Broadmead, and where's Cabot Circus? Is it here? That's Lawrence Hill roundabout. Oh crap, where's Cabot Circus? Is this Cabot's... Is that it? Oh, I really wish... Oh man, this is... I bet for locals of the area, this is the most painful thing they're watching. Somebody attempting to find... Hang on, isn't that Cabot Circus? Oh, wait. That's not going to work, isn't it? Yeah, Blue Jay's gone to eat something. I'll have to wait for Blue Jay to return. I don't know where... I mean, I was going to put... I thought it was like... there, and then I was going to go here, and then... Oh, wow. So, Cabot Circus is the really weird shopping centre to the right. Google Maps! Save me! Google Maps. No, just type in Cabot Circus. Google Maps, give me sight beyond sight. Not to say that your advice, your directions you're giving is bad, but at the same time, I'm just rubbish. Okay, there's Cabot Circus, so it's next to Broadmead-ish. Okay. So I can get away with putting it here. Gotcha. Alright. Or... Okay. So, after Cabot Circus, then it goes south. Which I'll just probably have a stop by here, Old Market. And then, Bristol of Temple Meads. Which I'm going to have a slightly different track layout for here. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. But at least we've got all the circle at least sorted, mostly. Right, so... I'm going to increase the line speed to 55 kph, because at the end of the day, it's still better than the bus, isn't it? The speed limits in Bristol are nothing short of shocking. I demand a Filton line dubbed the Concorde. Oh, I was going to be lazy and name all, give them like line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could give them dedicated. Well, I don't know. Would names work? It's weird to see a line named after something not in London. Well, that is an incentive to give it a name, so I can't really hide that. We'll split the tracks up just for the lols. So we'll have a stop on this Broadmead here. I just realised something really bad. I wouldn't connect up with the Bristol bus and coach station if I had the station at Broadmead. Achoo! Here we go. Oh, I didn't know the Metrolink lines are named. I thought they were just... I never knew that. Right, I'm going to put this... let's be a bit more creative. Oh, wait, hang on, I just realised I'd made a massive mistake. Parallel offset 3. There we go. They've got the Dave, the Collins. Also, Seven Oaks to Ipswich is such an oddly specific line to build. It's not wrong, it's just odd. Okay. So, just for the sake of variety, I'm actually going to tap into my inner Westminster. What I mean by that is, one track will be above the other. Just for the sake of variety. So, wait a second. I just realised I made another mistake. I needed to have these platforms in the same textures, or in the different platform textures for the... Let me just do it now whilst I'm here. Hello there, 480 Studio. How you doing? Which one would work well for a tram? Grey brick, concrete. I like the concrete one. We'll go with. No, I also like it with a yellow strip. Barcelona line, fine. Well, it was an unintentional reference, but hey, I like the idea of that. So now I have to go through and do this to every single platform. Thank goodness I discovered now rather than several stations later, otherwise I'll be in a right mess. I'm doing great, thank you for asking. I've got work tomorrow, so... Well, you know, this is the world I live in. Employment. Boombox time. Huh? I don't have a boom. Oh, yes. The song. So, Airport, Altrincham, Ashton, Bury, East Didsbury, Eccles and Trafford. Well, that's just really saying where the line goes. But, alright, if it works for them, so be it. I'm not going to question it. I still think if I am going to name the line something, I'll give them more creative names than that. Oh yeah, that too. That's totally not confusing. Okay, so there was, yes, the Bristol bus and coach station stop, which I'm going to place roughly here. And one track will be below the other. So this will be -2. I know, but the Bakerloo line is also named after where it... Hello there, King All-Star. We are building a tramway in Bristol, as I mentioned earlier. And I'm just building a station where one track is below the other. I personally prefer the Heath the Ox cock line. Don't rise to it, Daniel. Just ignore him. He can't hurt you if you just ignore him. Alright, so... Okay. So put the track there. A teeny bit longer than the other one, just in case. But hope you're doing well, King All-Star as well. Just thought I'd ask. Just say, hope you're doing well. Alright, so... Alright, so 5... There we go. Wait, wait, hang on, what have I done? Hold on, no. Have I really made the mistake I was hoping I wasn't gonna make? Hang on a second. Yes, I did. I made the exact mistake. So, let me fix this quickly. I knew I'd get confused. Lay whoops. Whoops, this air traffic control isn't as easy as it looks, said Daniel on his first day of ATC. Also, I might as well say I'm going to be naming the stations at the end, not now. Or at least at the end of building this loop. Also, whoever that tosspot at Liverpool Street can suck one. Goblin wasn't running, so I asked them where an alternate transport. Their answer, it's not called the Oh, you finally met somebody who said that. Oh, delicious. My favourite kind of person. Actually, it's called this now. I'm going to have this as an island platform just for the sake of variety. Uh, 10 meters. 9 meters. Wait a minute, Crazy Shark. B90s, like the P80 the P80 things. You know, where is it? Where are you? The ones I used in where are they? I have them. Like the ones used in Essen. These things, if I can get it up. Where are they? Ruhrbar. There we are. Docklandwagen. These things here. You know, I am very tempted to actually use these in my save instead and make it a high floor tramway. I am so tempted because I like these things. They're not nice to ride on, but it is funny. Like when I was in Gelsenkirchen and I saw these things running on the road, they just don't feel right. It's so cool to see. No, keep it low floor. Oh, but I like these. The only thing is, I wouldn't be able to have the curves as sharp either. So I would probably have to make these curves a little bit. They run in Essen, yes, but it's in Gel. Oh, dang it! Drop my headphones. Hang on. But they run to Gelsenkirchen, so there's like a line goes from Essen to Gelsenkirchen. So think of it like in Manchester to Bury. It's basically that distance. No, they don't have steps. At least the Docklands ones don't. At least I don't think they do. And even if they do, I don't think they use them. Oh no, this is tough. Because I'm definitely gonna have to make some of these curves a little bit less sharp if I am gonna have them, just a little bit. Oh no! I wish you didn't bring that up, because now I really want to consider it. Please, people, talk me out of it, please. Forget making them shallower, call just trades the coats. That's a method. Yes, I can at least agree with that. The Luxembourg trams do look cooler. But they are calf on the flip side. I haven't actually fully decided on what trams I really wanted to use because all I decided is the length. CAF can make good trains. Yeah, and none of them end up in the UK. I've noticed that. A low floor 387. Yeah, that's just an instant timeout. A low floor. That is disgusting. Yeah. Oh, gag. Oh, what about this other Ruban thingy? Let me just double check. It's like a low floor terminal. Well, again, it doesn't work, which is why, you know, Mr. Cobalt was instantly placed on the naughty step. Alright, so let's build the underground station I'm going to have for Bristol Temple Meads, which is... what kind of... I don't know what layout would work for Bristol. I demand a jury. I don't know. I don't think you need any form of that. Any form of trial. Cobalt, just, you know, don't suggest that idea again, and you might be able to continue living. My peers are from Derby. Is there another high floor tram that could go along? Because I have this Grenadier Vario City. Oh, okay, a low floor adventure. I swear that is something Alston would try and do. Well, technically, no, tell a lie. The Coradia stream could count as that. Like, maybe. Can trains turn back at St. Peter's Square? Yes, indeed, I am building something very different, South Wales Transport Explorer. We are giving Bristol a decent tram network. So we're first just starting by having a loop section in the city centre, and they'll have spokes that come off to go towards the likes of Cribbs Causeway and other places that I can't be bothered to think of right now. I'd argue not. The Coradia is an Alstom development whole The whilst the adventurer is a pre-merger. Alright, fine. Alright, so... Yes, they technically can. Alright then, well... But it's only an emergency. Turnbacks are done at Deansgate Castlefield. Alright, well, I'm thinking of having a 3 or 4 platform terminus station underground. I have a rough plan in the back of my head. Because I at least wanted to do this. Then I'm gonna just use the Metrobus, Bristol Metrobus map and just follow that. The JR Shikoku DMV is perfect for this network. No. Oh, I didn't know you had high floor trams in Vienna. And no, Sammy, I'm not gonna use the VLR because that's just cruel. Oh, okay, I know what layout to give this station. Bear with me. So, if I do delete... So, here's my idea. Let me just copy out this, Right, so... Been thrashing up a Valenta HST up the MML. Oh, it was a rail tour. Oh, cool. Oh, darn. That would have been nice to get a photo. Oh well, win some, you lose some. Right, so my idea is if I just put these 2 tracks close to each other. On a curve. Oh, in Train Sim. Oh. Ah, alright then. Can we use trams with cabs at one end? The problem with that, King All-Star, is that all unidirectional trams in Nimby Rails are for the left-hand drive market. So, it wouldn't work as well. I'm also going to have the platforms here a little bit longer at 90 meters, because, yeah, you never know. And the tracks on the inner, the speed limit on the inner tracks will be reduced to 40 kph, just so nothing silly happens. You never know. Well, I'll just call it, Trains can turn back using St. Peter's Square Platform 3 if the second city crossing is out of use. Alright then. Boston PCC streetcars have doors on both sides of the streetcar. Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah. Do we have all the Boston... Well, then again, I think... I don't know. I still don't know. I really like the idea of the DLR Docklands Essence ones. Though their capacity isn't as good as the ones that Crazy Shark have done. Like the normal DLRs, the originals. Oh. Darn, I scratched myself. A little bit of bleeding. Oh dear. Nothing major, don't worry, I'm not dying. Oh. Okay. So I'll just call it Templemead Station. Flight delayed 50 minutes. As if I didn't predict that. Then use big trams. Well, look, the platforms here are 90 meters for like, well, just because it's like future-proofing almost, maybe. What about the GTW? Well, if it was the diesel version, we'll be just gassing everybody in, Bristol. If it was the electric version, it'll be quite the chunky lad in terms of size. Like, it might struggle a little bit going through some of the curves. A bigger tram, such as a freeze. You're already getting your 387 Cobalt. I'm putting it on the Avonmouth service, alright? How about GTNs or the GTA-N on your tramway? I don't know why I didn't bother. Oh, good question. I'll check them in a second, but bear with me. So, my idea, if I just... So there's going to be a reversing siding here. Hang on, let me just make this a little... Oh, 25. May I suggest city links? Well, I'm getting lots of suggestions now. I need to sit down and think about it once I've built this station. Will there be a line going up to Clifton? Well, I don't know all the routes in Bristol, so at the moment it's most likely it may be, but I can't confirm it. Not yet. I still need to decide what to add and stuff. Why would we put a class 47 on your metro? That just sounds cruel and unusual. Also, oh man, these tracks are giving me glaucoma. There we go. It's a bit. That's a bit more viable. Just a minute, just a dash. The 47 being, of course, the best BR diesel. Well, that's a weird way to. That's a really weird way to type up HST. But you know, I'm not here to judge. Some people just struggle with spelling. The HST isn't anywhere near as versatile as the Okay, I'll agree on that. It's not as versatile. However, which one do people know more? Thank you. Flip these round before I forget, because I'm going to forget later. And if the high-vis jacket army would do one, we've got constant 110 mile an hour. Alright, so... Someone will be able to work out the number by just giving the name. In fact, somebody's probably already Googling the number right now as we speak. Google. I know you all too well, people. Oh, hang on, let me just make this a little bit longer. There we go. Then we can have a crossover. Oh yes, the good old days of the wrong type of snow. Okay, so the 8 used to use branded streetlights. Ugh. Then a few BE7RLEs started running on it. Oh, that's not. Journator's not a big fan of Volvos for some reason. Some of the lights were excited. Well, that was called green Newtons. Oh, okay, so progressive improvements, quote unquote. More for us, yeah, indeed. Because they're overrated. Oh, I wouldn't consider consider Volvos overrated. Volvos are great. At least the ones I've been on have been. Doesn't Volvo own Novabus and/or Prevost? Well, I've never heard of either, so I'll have to take your word on that. Okay, look at that, people. The loop is now completed. Yay. So, where's the northern section? So how was I gonna do the north section here? Oh, I know exactly what to do. We're gonna tap into our inner, Brussels. You'll never get a flutter squeeze past me. Have you considered a Siemens Combino? I did consider it for a bit, but no, they're okay trams. I just thought we could pick one a bit. I could pick something a bit more interesting. Hang on, try that again. Delete. I feel like there needs to be a stop between Temple Meads and the next stop. Which one? South? Like, wait, no, not. Can I read? So, like, maybe here or here? Because there's going to be a stop here, I should clarify. I'm going to put a station stop right by there. Oh, I'm too scared to have multiple trams share a depot. Share a same line. What's the distance? 400 meters. It's barely 400. Hang on. 600 meters. I think it's okay. I think the distance here is alright. It's 600 meters-ish. Well, the idea here is that this is basically a pre-metro sort of. The tunnel section is a pre-metro, so the stops are a little bit further apart, so trams can go a bit quicker. That's the idea. And then, once we go back above the surface, the tram stops will be a lot more frequent. But on the tunnel section here, they're a bit more spaced apart. That was my idea. I thought it made the most amount of sense to do something like that. Anyway, Cabot Circus. Here's my idea. We're gonna have a very lazy flat junction for all this here. You know what the fastest tram by definition here is? Oh, gee! I wonder what it's gonna be, viewers. Oh, if only I knew. The LO Shinkansen. Do you know what feeling when you make a suggestion and then no one hears you except one person, the person then says the idea? No, I don't. The new 450 kph Chinese high-speed train. Huh? 450 kph high-speed train. Ooh, interesting. If you want to know how to exploit the dark arts, I have posted a guide on Discord. Oh, okay. Whereabouts? Oh, cheers. I'm still a bit nervous about that, but I'll keep it in mind for later, so thank you. Oh, Jamie posted some pictures of buses. Hang on. Oh, up to XL. Oh, I missed the solos. If this was real life, the line would have to go underground at Cabot Circus because it's actually an enclosed shopping mall. Well, it already is underground anyway. Like, this is an underground section. It then goes above ground. My idea is it's going to go above ground at this bit here at Cabot Circus to go north. Why? Was it always... Oh, hello there, Elijah. No, do not stack multiple different types of trains on the same track. This is very important, so I am shouting. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, where was I? Yes. What is this in Bristol? Oh, we're building a tramway in Bristol. We're giving Bristol a decent tram network. Ish. We're just tapping into our inner... What's it called? I know, hang on, let me just adjust this a little bit. Try again. Daniel is building it, so it can't be decent. Oh! Boo! Don't be mean! I'm a flawless builder. Don't be so mean about my skills. Alright, 6. Dan should have called the polls. I'm back. What's the progress? Oh, welcome back. So we've just built the circle. I'm just building a junction for Cabot Circus here, so that trains can go north towards Cripps Causeway, and according to this map, a place called Emerson's Green, wherever that is. No, it's gonna be like proper trams with OHLE stuffed batteries. Carrot Circus. Bop, bop. There we go. You know what else? Oh, I should read that in the. I should read that in the Muscle Man voice. You know who else can use OLHE and standard gauge rails? Oh. So you've just made Portsmouth. Guess where it is? Well, I'm guessing there's a Portsmouth in Pennsylvania I've never heard of. There we are. Nice, easy little junction here so that trams can turn and stuff. How punchable is that guy? I haven't watched regular show in ages, but I do remember enjoying it. I can't do his squealing. I can't do that. There's no way I'll be able to pull that one off, I'm afraid. Sorry. And now we go above ground. It's in Ohio. Oh. Oh, okay. What is regular, however, is the 387's prominence as the UK's best EMU. Once again, Cobalt. Well, that's just a no. Well, that's just a complete lie. How can you say something so sacrilegious? Yeah, that's definitely a punishment word. That's a banishment to the Shadow Realm for that. How am I gonna really be able to fit the platform there? It's gonna be like a really stupidly sharp curve. Oh well, let's give it a try. Because I need this to be a triangle so that trains can enter from here on either way. So let's try this the best I... Oh, hang on. Let's try this the best I can. The best EMU in the UK is the Class 444. You guys forgot that the Dark Magician girl went to the Shadow Realm once, so call me Jeffrey because I'm gonna have a party. And I feel like for some reason that's a new Yu-Gi-Oh reference, but I don't know if that's clever enough for it or not. So I'll just politely nod my head and go, yeah. Man, if I have the curve this sharp, I can't use the... There's no way I can use a DLR. Oh. Wait! I know! I know exactly what I can do. Underground! Yes! Good thinking, Daniel. Well done, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. You're welcome, Daniel. Yes. Look at that. Perfection. Ish. And then back to 45. The first bit is an original reference, the second bit is Epstein. Oh. Of course. The best emu is the one that sits in the zoo. Emus are creatures indeed. There we go. Look at that. Fun fact about Cobalt: he can't sweat. Oddly, how do you know? May I ask? It's not really something that people go around finding that out, but whatever. Ta-da! Again, I know some people are looking at this junction and going, really? And the answer is yes, yes. This is absolutely necessary, viewers. Let's also save. Speaking of controversial trains, the 197 seem to be really sick at the moment. Oh no, said Daniel. How else will I ever go and film them? Yeah, there are probably worse junctions, but hey, you know, if it works, it works. Right, let's name the stations. Broadmead. The centre. Queen Square. Name the stations. Dave, Bob, Steve. No, I'm good. The tram should extend to Urmston's Green, running alongside the M32, replacing the M1 bus. Well, the idea is that it's going to follow the most of the M Metro bus services. So what was this? Oh yeah, it was going to be Old Market. Okay. So we've got yep, this is what I wanted. Good. So, which way do we build first? North or south? It's time for a vote. How do I make a vote? Poll. So, north or south? North, south. So, build where? Alright, Yeah, so where's we build next? If we go north, we'll build east. Alright, bear with me for one moment. I'm going to use this time to just quickly go to the toilet, and then when I come back, I'll look at the vote. So bear with. Alright, back. So, what's the voting? Oh wow, look at that. So, the winner to the grand oh, well, I shouldn't say grand shock. So North is the winner. Oh, okay. MHD fanfiction. Oh my, what have I missed? Oh, I just went to the loo. Hang on, let's take a look. Build East. A max that's broken? Never. Can I join? Why would you want to join me in the loo? Goodness gracious. What about a possibly more direct route towards Cribbs Causeway to compete with the Metrobus? Well, the idea is that this would replace the Metrobus. I'm sure there's someone who thinks Crystal is a good place. Yeah, there's bound to be. Right. Hello there, Ethan. Welcome to the stream. Right, let's build north. So, I think the line that would be the most sensible to do would be M4, technically. But it doesn't really matter at this point, because I'm just going to be... Now we're going to be above ground, and thus going to be more stops. So, 50. Let's change it to gravel. Or earth. Or concrete. Proper football in Bristol, you know. Oh, okay, cool. I recommend either the T1 or GT6N. I'll have to search to see what those specs are, but I'll do that in a bit. I'm just trying to work out the best track to use on this section here. Asphalt. Alright, asphalt it is. So now we can have a few extra tracks. I mean, no, not extra tracks, I mean extra stops. At least the Metrobus has a dedicated busway, unlike the East London Transit. True, true. We on't road? That's right, yes, we are on't road. Whatever that means. So let's map out the stations. I've not actually heard what the GTAN sounds like. That's something I'll need to search up in a little bit. So what was it? Asphalt, 1435. Asphalt. Alright, so let's map out these stations quickly. So, we need a station at the local Lidl and call it out. No. Two. What about the Stadler Regio? Well, I've never heard of that one. Sorry. Actually, that's a cool idea. I got an idea. I'll have one that branches off towards Stapleton and goes on, and then follows literally on the roads. That'll be a cool idea. We'll do that, but we'll have a line that a line that stays on this sort of faster way, and then it'll be like a slight bit of non-stop here to go Stoke Park. And this is like the university, I guess. Small little area where no one goes for some reason. There we go. You get 3 stations here. I'll work it out later, or 2. Harry Stoke. Harry Stoke, MOD North. Oh, Bristol Parkway Station. Oh, cool. Okay, this is going to be a lot of stations. Yeah, I was thinking of either having one line to be a, one line to either be a BRT or, I want it to be a Trans-Law train thingy, which is like the rubber tire tram. And maybe, if I could convince Crazy Shark to make one, I'd be able to use it on this save. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No friend. Because it's so funny. It's one of the funniest things built. I went on it in Paris, and it's again such a it's the definition. It's the quintessential example of so bad it's good. Well, so bad it's funny. I should probably clarify. Right, where do buses turn round at Cribbs Causeway? Oh, it's there. Well, we'll have the buses stop there then. I know we the tram stop there. Ooh, that's a lot of. Wow, that's a lot of stops. Yay, the Concorde line. Bear with me. I'll link you what I'm talking about, Crazy Shark, to you. Bear with me. Where is it? There we go. Oh, I haven't. Where are you? Where are you? On the? Oh, I haven't spoken to you in a moment, so there you are. And here's the Wikipedia of it. Read it and weep and have fun. It's the ultimate meme machine. Cribbs has a large busway at the back of the mall next to John Lewis. I don't think it shows John Lewis on this save. I mean, on this map, but I think I found it roughly here. Oh yeah, oh there's the John Lewis. Oh, it does, yeah. Oh, tell a lie. Yeah, I rode on a Translaw as well. Well, I rode on two of them because I rode on both lines that have the Translaw thing with in Paris, and again they are terrible. They are terrible. However, I was at least laughing whilst riding it because it's just so bad. It does make a nice sound though. Those double-decker metros in Paris, I punched the leak. You tried to... Goodness gracious. Ugh. How did you know he was illegal? That's the real question to ask. I carry a big military backpack. For some reason, it's like moths to a flame. I'll tell you what I saw in when I was in Paris. I saw two beggars who were clearly like they were like changing their position. They were like changing their spots, almost like they were doing a shift. So like they it's just goodness me. I rode on a native Clermont-Ferrand, which I have yet to go. I haven't been anywhere. I've only been to Paris in France. Uncle Ruckus thieves intent. Alright, let's try and build this thing, which I want to at least try and get it... Let me get it to go a bit faster. I want it to be... What track allows me to do 70 kph? Oh, it doesn't let me go fast. Well, those ones do, but I had the wrong types. Wrong colour. Fine, I'll use that. The T1 blurs the line between light rail and heavy rail. Are you talking about the one in Paris? I've been on the Paris T1 tramway. It's not the nicest of trams. Let's just say that. What was the top speed of those? Oh, they can do 80. Oh, cool. I was actually considering of going to France again this year. Oh, the T1 in Vienna. Oh, of course. Of course not. Of course it wouldn't be the Paris one. Yeah, I was actually considering of going to Paris again this year, but... Let's stick with 70. That way I won't... If I have to slow the trams down, then... I think there could be a line going from Cribs Causeway towards Filton, serving the Aerospace Bristol Museum and various aerospace facilities around the area. Well, I thought this line is sort of serving the serving that already anyway. Unless you're talking about the ones over here. Anyway, oh yeah, I went past where I was building. Silly me. I'm going to have these as very short, very narrow island platforms, because that might be a bit better for space-wise. Alright, so light gravel. Ooh. Flip and flip-a-roni. Have you considered adding tram train routes to the same? Yeah, I am thinking of doing it. Like the line towards the what's it called? The line towards the airport could be a tram train easily. Oh darn it! Right, let me just narrow the platforms. Ooh. There we go. Tapping into our inner... That's, maybe a little bit wider. There we go. There we go. That's a bit better. Right, so I'm going to copy this and just let me get rid of the other stations on this section here. So, delete. Aerospace Bristol has the last Concorde that flew, and you can walk inside. How have I not gone there before? Oh, I really need to. I should get my ass down there. But that means I have to get to Bristol. Life's not fair. AI says that the best train is the SBB AE66. You mean best train in general or best train for this? Let me just Google what this thing is. Oh, that. Oh. Well, that's just a Swiss local. That's just very, Nah, I'm good. Best train for a city tram. And people think AI gives the answers for everything. Gordon Ramsay. The Southern Beach line might actually work for a tram train. I could work with that, maybe. Well, you're suggesting that the AI overlord is wrong. Yes, yes indeed I am. Oh, we're near Lawrence Hill, but we're not actually... Oh, I didn't realise that. So it's a fairly modern museum that also tells the story of the Bristol Aerospace Company. Alright, well, again, if I can get down there one day, I would love to explore it. Oh, let me fix these quickly. My favourite tram is the local hauled long distance unit. Lawrence Upway, halfway up the hill trams. Well, in 3 months' time, or, well, less than 3 months, it's going to be my birthday. So I need to decide what to do and get for my birthday. Obviously, I'm going to book work off, because stuff that I'm not working on my birthday. Well, why the hell would I do that? I hate work. I don't want to work on my birthday. But I don't know what to do or treat myself to specifically. So I'm trying to think. I like to plan these things in advance, anyway. Go to the shop and buy a jar and potato. No, I won't. That's... No. No, sir. We'll have the platforms on the outer side of the dual carriageway. That'll be cool. You could buy yourself a Revenant. With what? I haven't got the money for a Revenant. I haven't time. It would be a car, if I could drive, it would be a car I'd like to own, because it is a cool car to me, but I can't. I don't have the money for that. Oh no, there's a river. I know, I've got a plan. When's your birthday? October the 11th. Yeah, October the 11th. We're done an hour and a half without the hedgehogs attacking. I know, it's legitimately impressive. They're hibernating, even though it is a bit early for them to do that, but I guess that's the only explanation. You're getting shelf tap, oh? What's that? I don't know what that is. Isn't the hedgehog dispatcher not on the street today? No! Again, it's sleepy. No hegs today. I asked Microsoft Copilot on what's the best city tram, and it gave me the location of a bakery in South Vienna. Did it now? It's something you'll put on a shelf and enjoy. I'll tell you, actually, one thing I would love to get, and I actually mean it, would be either a figurine or a plushie of Molten. I'd love to get one. Because when my sister, you know, may she still rest in peace. When my sister found somebody who made a custom doll of one of her characters, and it was awesome. We'll have a stop there, why not? Copilot thinks streetlights accelerate fast. Well, again, the almighty alien, robot is not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. Welcome back, Jonathan. Yeah, but the only problem here is I need to find, in order to get a custom plush of Molten, I need to find someone who will actually make it and won't immediately gag when I show them the design of him, the impeccable design that he has. I just got miso scaled. Can't wait for the severe weather. Oh, very nice. I love bad weather. The last Microsoft AI had an affinity for friendship windmills. What the heck is a friendship windmill? You sure that's is that something from season 9 of MLP that I skipped or something? It's alright, back to grass here. I never watched MLP. Oh, well, some episodes are still good. Oh. Oh. Well, this is what happens when someone like me has no idea what the heck the... Of course it's referencing the Nazi genocide stuff and the Holocaust. Of course it is. Oh, wow. I wonder who makes customized plushes. Custom plush. Custom plushies. I'm just going on, just quickly checking on Google as like a little quick break. So, whether you have your own design or you need a tin of in-house experts, we've got you covered. Oh my goodness, 3,000 to 5,000 pounds? Also, that doesn't look like... Oh wait, where? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. Well, so let me just take a look at their pricing. So I found a website that does it. Let's see. Why do I have to give you my name and email address? I just want to see the pricing guide. Okay, I'm not going to use that website then. Stuff that. Where are they based? They're based in a place called Manston. I've never heard of that. Manston Business Park. Where is that? Ramsgate. Oh. Oh, well, okay, that's not as far as I was expecting. I was around for the pre-censored 100 episode. I forgot what that was. Alright, well, let's take a look at another website then. Custom stuffed animals? Or maybe somebody on Etsy. Essential cookies only. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Build-A-Bear. I just realised. At least they aren't asking for your credit card number. Yeah, true. Some days, one of these days, we'll do a whole stream on topic. It's... I just need... yes, maybe. Oh, they do a giant Bluey plush. Oh, that's adorable. Oh. I feel like, you know, it would be... You know, I really want to get a Molten plush, or at least a figurine. MHD tried to not get distracted. Oh, come on. Most people would... most people would... Oh, I don't know. I just want to see how much a figurine of Molten would cost, okay? And then I'll go back. So, figurine... No, custom... Figurines... UK... Oh, I wouldn't get it as merch. No. I wouldn't do like a merch of that. 3D printing would be like the easiest way to avoid like people telling me to sod off. But at the same time, what's it called? I don't have a 3D printer. Or I don't have anyone who can make a map. I at least have like I at least have a front and rear view of Molten, and a side view. So, I wonder who I could look for. I can't find any, like, really good ones. You can find someone with one or a local company that does it. Well, then I'd have to make, I'd have to find somebody to help make a map of Molten then. But I'd prefer a plushie because it would be easier to hug. Alright, let's get back to Tram building now. So, how should I do Cabot Circus? Someone on the server could make a map. I mean, they could. A plushie with a place to slot the dice in. I mean, I was kind of thinking about that, Cobalt. I was thinking that. I mean, at the very least, I mean, I wasn't gonna have it with it. I was gonna have it either with the tail or the dong, not both. I just couldn't choose. I can't really. Well. And we're off the air in Korea. Why? Why Korea? It's Molten! Malton, not Malton, it's Molten. M-O-L-T-O-N. No one can spell it right. It's because I really regret naming him that. Molten. No, he's not a... Oh. Again, I feel like I'm just gonna regret naming him that. But at the same time, I like him. I'm really happy with Molten. He's such a... I like him. My beautiful baby biscuit. You're not gonna do anything to convince me otherwise. How about a route going from Bristol Airport to get around those pesky A1? Oh, well, again, I'm already going to definitely add something like that, but later. So don't worry, South Wales, we'll get round to that. I kept OC naming simple. Cobalt Skies, bam, Pegasus fits. Yeah, it's all fine, but how is Molten not a simple name? It's got the same syllables, same amount of syllables as Cobalt. Funnily enough, one friend of mine kept thinking that he had fire powers. Because he's named Molten, which, you know, like molten lava. Name your old Susie Doppelkopf. No way. First Bus Bristol would like to congratulate themselves on the A1 flyer. We are now more expensive than Ryanair. Yeah, I was actually... When I went to Bristol some years ago, I was kind of interested in riding that route, but then I saw the prices and I just said, stuff that. A bit of some curves here, but whatever. There we go. So we'll have a stop here. I think we'll have this station as 3 platforms, so that trains can like turn around and reverse potentially. Car Park 23, my favourite stop. One time, I had been at Hackney Overground Station for about 30 minutes just waiting for my train. Oh, that's so tragic. It's so, you know, it's such a pain of how almost every single airport express service is just so expensive. Because they can. That's the reason. We want money. Why? Because we can. If only that was the case here, never back. It's clear skies. It's clear skies where I am. I can't see a single cloud from my perspective. Exactly, yeah. What else are you gonna do? Walk it? Of course not. £25 one way. Oh yes, and if you're unlucky, you will end up getting a 720 as well. Filth, actual filth. And you can't use Oyster. Of course you can't. Why? Again, convenience is for the weak. Even the MTA can have a dedicated airport bus service, and they made it free. Oh, I was not aware of that. Free buses and a free bus service in America. Incroyable. Oh. Hang on a second, I'm just gonna sort something out. Oh, goodness me. Right. Oh yeah, no. Oh goodness me! I've just remembered the East Midlands the Luton Dart. That thing is such a stupid service. Hate it so much. All right. Oh. Having a switch there just seems like a really stupid idea. And that's even... Oh, could you imagine that? Yeah, because if you're a cyclist going down there, you're just going to get owned. Thankfully, we can ignore the existence of cyclists on Nimby rails. And my conscience can remain ever so clear. Oh well, that kind of future-proofing is okay. Regarding the darts, okay, that's okay. Luton airport's ranked. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Cyclists will turn into Richard Hammond. Well, you know, not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Right, asphalt. Where's asphalt? What was I using in this? Was it gravel? Yeah. We can ignore the existence of cyclists. Yeah, indeed we can. Asphalt. I need to go for a bit now. See if I don't make it back by the end of the stream. Alright then, Crazy Shark. Thanks for coming along anyway. See you in a bit if you do come back. By the time I come... see you if you do come back. Is what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't mind a... I'd like to have the Class 309 in Nimby Rails, because it was actually one of my favourite EMUs when I first discovered it. So I always found it kind of cool. My plane is here. Woo! Where are you flying to? I forgot to ask you that. Where are you off to? Oh yeah, well it's a bit out of date. It could do with a bit of an update. Are you flying to Luton? Oh, you poor thing. Well, you know, they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother. Nice slower action, sign me up. Indeed. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'd like an updated 309. I never update my mods beyond the original Nimby Rail system because the documentation is so oddly dog whack. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers. I know how you feel. Yeah, more like new slam doors would be cool. Would be nice to have. I agree. Same for even a 312 would be cool to have. I'd like that. The alternate is to take the schema file from this demo mod and reuse that, but no, he never updated it. Oh. Well, rip. Possibly that is a theory. You know, it's not the weirdest theory to have. Asphalt. Because we're on the road running. Train sim being bloated? Nah, I don't know about that. It's perfectly stable. You know, compared to a hovercraft in Gale Force 15 winds. Alright, so I'm going to have this bit be underground a little bit. I've never heard of the class 439. Has anybody else heard of the 439? Oh, well, still got a little bit left to go. Alan Carpet Samp. Oh yeah, the car. I get it now. Right, asphalt. There's gonna be gravel sitting. Yeah, I'm not shocked by that either. It's just makes quote unquote sense in a well. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it makes sense. That's probably a stretch. I don't know. And that is something I completely agree with, Generator. There is just almost no optimization with video games nowadays. Yes, like for example, with Nimby Wales, yes, the game takes up 25 gigabytes, but why does it take up 25 gigabytes? Well, it's because you've got a map of the whole world. Okay, fine, fair enough. But why does, let's say, a new COD game take up 150 gigabytes? That max that broke, it pushed, then went to the runway, now it's coming back. I think it's very broken. Now, I was using COD as an example. There are probably games, well, actually, I say that. If I just, I'm curious of how much space the latest COD takes up. Give me a second, I need to double check when that is. It Black Ops 7? Is that the latest one? No, it's no Black Ops 6. Yes, I'm old enough to look at Black Ops 6. If we just use Black Ops 6 as an example, it takes up how much storage? Well, it claims it's 128 gigabytes. Which is still not far off. Yeah, 128 gigabytes of storage space for Call of Duty 6. Also, here's my favourite bit. It's got a disclosure. It's got an AI-generated content disclosure saying, our team uses generative AI tools to help develop some in-game assets. Wait, how come you got sod all storage then? If you have less, well, then again, I only have 100 gigabytes at the moment, so I don't have room to talk on that. But whatever. My computer has less storage than an actual game. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I was just reading that. Okay, so it's more like, okay, so it's a case of you've been using your storage. Alright, I understand now. Because no computer is sold with 117 gigabytes of storage. I presume that you have 117 gigabytes currently remaining, rather than when you bought your computer, it was sold to you with 100. It was, you know, because that's a really random number to start with. Oh yeah, I still got this song on there. Oh yes, lovely. Okay, oh, we've still got a little bit to go, and then we're almost there. And then we're... Faults. Again, this song is so good. Oh, I wish I could make a song as good as sounding as this. Right. I've just received a video in my YouTube feed of the new Trent Barden Red Arrow coaches. Again, King All-Star, I don't know any storage devices that you can just buy, or any computers that are sold in general that start with 117 gigabytes of storage. Because when I bought my computer, it had 4 gigabytes of... No, it had 4... No, not 4 gigabytes. It had, like, 4 terabytes of storage. Or was it? Or was it 2? I can't remember. It was terabytes, okay? Now, I'll accept if your computer started with 128 gigabytes, okay? I'll even accept... I can accept that, but why would it be sold starting with 107? That's such a random number to start with, like when you purchased it. Yeah, at least 80. That's like a round even number. 117 isn't. That's what I'm really confused about. Oh! Okay! That gives an answer. That makes sense. Alright. I get it now. Formatting loss. Thank you, Cobalt. There we go. That explains it. Now I feel like I have the knowledge-ish. Alright, see you later, Cobalt. Enjoy your flight from Lublin to Luton. Check this Discord. Alright, give me a second. Let me just join up the next station and I'll check, okay? Oh, there's a curve here we can use. Right, let me just connect this up and I'll check the Discord. Oh, behave. Thank you. Save. All right, okay, I get it now. Yep, it's a laptop. Oh, I'm surprised you managed to build all of that on Nimby Rails with only 8 GB of RAM. I'm surprised that your PC just didn't melt. Goodness gracious me. Oh, and I can see what Neverbat did with all the trains in the yard. Yeah, that's really satisfying to look at, but at the same time, there's no way I'd think I'd be able to achieve that. It would help save space in the yard, though. Oh, it barely runs, but it runs. Fair enough, then. Oh! Oh, let me adjust this then, quickly. There we go. Whoa. Hurry. Yes. Whoa. Where are you building your depot? Good question. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. Logic dictates that I should build it near Bristol Temple Meads. Like maybe, sort of like, or maybe like near Southville or something. That seems like a logical area. Going around these places in Bristol reminds me of those first West of England parody announcements with the Siri Daniel voice. They're long gone from YouTube. Oh, I never even knew such things existed. Oh well. There probably is a Bristol in in fact, there was a Bristol in the US. I remember on our save that I remember doing. So yeah, that's probably the case. We can go back to grass track from here. Yeah, I think when my birthday comes round, I might look into either getting a molten figurine or a I don't know. Maybe I should just get something else instead. Well, again, you can quote them, but I don't remember watching. I never watched them, so the quotes will sadly be meaningless to me, I'm afraid. Can Nimby Rails even be played on a Steam Deck? It's a game where you kind of need your controller. I mean, no, not controller. I mean a keyboard. Yeah, I mean, the Steam Deck definitely has its uses. It's just that for a game like Nimby Rails, I don't think it'll be viable. Alright, so we go out an underground section going to Cribs Causeway. And then they'll come back up. above ground on the asphalt track. All right. Cribs is a nice centre, very clean and modern. Looks almost brand new for a mall built in 1998. I've been to Cribs Causeway once with my friend. It was okay, but this was back in 2017, I think. We went. So, yeah, things were slightly different. There's a reservoir here? Where's the water? Maybe build the boat once you built the lines out. Yeah, I'll probably do that as well. I'm gonna check. Is there a reservoir here? Cribs Causeway. Right, so location wise, so oh, okay, so there is no reservoir. The reservoir is in my mind. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting like many major changes or anything. It's just I haven't been there for years. There we go. Well, welcome back. I've just reached Cribs Causeway. And let me just change this up quickly. Stuff that. There we go. Just a few stores have gone bust, whereas others seem to be playing musical chairs. Oh, look at that, Generator. You're now the top fan. Yeah, because that's what YouTube wants to treat us like children. You're welcome. Alright, there we go. So the other line that goes around, like, around Patchway and, like, this area will arrive at Cribs Causeway from the north and, yeah, okay. I am happy. I'm going to name all the stations behind everyone's backs, but I'm just going to double check a few other things quickly. Because M1 or M4, I basically built M4 here, but M4 terminates at Temple Meads. Oh no! Well, at the centre, but I can't terminate trains at the centre, so I'm thinking it can terminate somewhere else. It can either go around, possibly terminate it. Yeah, I'll decide the service later. Alright then. Well, I think that should be it for today, because I need to have something to eat and get ready for work. Well, go to sleep. No, I'm not going to work right now. Goodness no, I don't do the night shift. That's horrible. I go to bed. Yeah. So I think it'll be it for tonight. We did some good progress. We've built the loop, and we've, done this bit here. Oh, that description of that shopping centre just sounds like the one in Slough, where it's just perpetually held up and frozen in time because they don't want to demolish it or something. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for coming along to tonight's stream. It was really fun. And have a nice evening, morning, whatever it is time for you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Alright, where's the end stream button?